Okay, I'm really excited about today's video, so we're just gonna jump right in. We're not gonna waste any time. So Fitglow is launching a brand new skincare product, and I get to pre-launch it with them starting today. It's not going to be public on the site for still a few more days, so the only way that you guys can get it right now if you want is through this video and the links in my video. So I'm really excited about this release for a few reasons. So I'm working really closely with Fitglow on this one. They are sponsoring today's video, so thank you very much, Fitglow. As you guys know, I have been using and loving and raving about the Fitglow skincare at least for the last year. I did use some of it previous, but I really got into Fitglow skincare last year, and I really love the Calm line. I really love a lot of the Vita Active products. I use quite a few of them in my routines all the time, no matter what skincare that I'm using. And I am really excited about this product in particular because it is made for me. It's made for my skin type. It's like kind of exactly what I've been looking for in a product, and it's been working really, really well for me. I have had some experience using the product and testing it, and so I can tell you all about it. I can tell you my thoughts, I can tell you my experience, and I of course am sans makeup, so I could show you my skin right now, and I could demo the product with you. So I'm really excited to be working really closely with Fitglow on this one, especially because it's a product that is made for basically people like me, and there's a lot of you guys that watch me as well that suffer with the same skin type, so it's made for you guys too. So what we are going to be talking about today is the new Clear and Bright Mandelic drops. So here's the box. I sort of was so excited I tore it. It doesn't even close right anymore. And then here is what the packaging looks like. So it comes in the little dropper like their oils does, except this is a water-based serum. It's not an oil. So you want to use this one before you use an oil, but we'll get into all of that. So the Clear and Bright Mandelic drops. They're a skin perfecting, brightening, and clearing serum drop that quickly absorb into the skin to gently exfoliate and resurface skin, leaving it clear, smooth, and glowing. So the big thing in this one is the mandelic acid. So it's a 5% mandelic acid, which is a gentle exfoliator that is safe for all skin types, and it helps fight against environmental stressors for clear, smoothed, and balanced skin. Mandelic acid is not an acid that you see really at all across green, eco, clean, whatever word you feel like using for our space these days. I think I've only actually used it ever in one other kind of product, and it was one of those, like peel pads. Like it was kind of like a peel pad. That's the only other product that I've ever seen mandelic acid in. Usually you see glycolic or lactic or azelaic, I think is another one that's gotten pretty big lately. Mandelic isn't one that you usually see. I know that there's an ordinary mandelic acid serum, and there's a couple of others in the more conventional space, but I think this is the first one of this type that we're seeing in the green space, which I'm really excited about, especially because I know that a lot of you guys who watch me do ask me about skin sensitivity, products that are good for skin sensitivities, and this one is going to be really good for those of you guys that want to use chemical exfoliators but can't use something that's like really irritating or really strong. Mandelic acid especially is really great for people who have skin sensitivities because it is a higher weight of acid. So it's an AHA acid, but it's a higher weight of AHA acid versus glycolic, which does have a smaller molecular weight, which does penetrate faster into the skin, which can be for some people what causes like irritation. So the mandelic acid is really good for people with sensitive skin because it is a higher molecular weight, which means it penetrates slower, which means there's less irritation. There's always a possibility if you're like really, really sensitive that you could have irritation with anything, depending on what the ingredients are. But this one is supposed to be really great for people who have especially sensitive skin. Especially if you didn't know this, Anna, the formulator of Fitglow, does have really sensitive skin, and she's created her whole line to be perfect for people who have skin sensitivities because that is something that she suffers with as well. So none of the products in the Fitglow line actually have any essential oils if that is an issue. All of the scents come from extracts of like the roots and the flowers and the leaves and the things that they use in the in the products. There are no essential oils in any of them. There were a couple of products that did have essential oils, but they've been formulated out. So now the entire line is actually essential oil free, which is great. So yeah, just a little bit more about mandelic acid is it's derived from bitter almonds, and it's an AHA that's been mostly studied for use with acne. So it's really great, especially for people with acne prone skin, because since that's what it's been studied to do. I've already noticed really great results from it. We'll get into that in a little bit. So like I was saying before, it is more gentle than other AHAs because it does have a really large molecular weight, and it penetrates slower, making it less irritating and great for those with sensitive skin. I'm just reading the notes that I wrote down now. It accelerates cell turnover, and it functions as a powerful exfoliator to remove dead skin cells. And most people who use this kind of product will notice results within at least a couple of weeks. So it's good for acne, it's good for skin texture, hyperpigmentation, and it also says that it's good for wrinkles and fine lines. I can't speak to that yet because I don't think I've been using it quite long enough, but I can speak to you about the other three because I've already seen results with acne, skin texture, and hyperpigmentation. So it does have the mandelic acid, and we've already talked about that. That's the big one in there. So the Western Field Dock is a plant extract native to the Canadian prairies that works by inhibiting the production of tyrosinase and improves the look of skin clarity and brightness. Bearberry reduces the look of dark spots and pigmentation for a more uniform, brighter complexion. Kojic acid is a brightening complex safe for all skin tones that prevents more pigmentation or dark spots from forming. Blocks tyrosine, a melanin activator, for a much brighter, radiant, even skin tone. And then there's hyaluronic acid, which provides more hydration and enables skin to repair itself by increasing its own self-defense. So it's a pretty minimal ingredient deck, but everything in here is made for brightening, for exfoliating, for evening the skin tone, for acne, and then for hydrating with the hyaluronic acid in here. And it is water-based as well, so you will see water in the ingredient list. And then there is also peptides in here as well. So I'm gonna show you a really simple skincare routine that I've been following with the mandelic acid drops, and I will tell you about my experience with it. So day and night, if you want to do a really simple skincare routine, you don't need to do much with this. I find this to be pretty powerful, that I don't even need a lot, I don't need a lot. I don't need a lot with this. So what I'm using right now is, before I'm putting the serum on, I'm misting my face with the Maskne Oxygen Mist. So you guys know I love the Tower 28 mist. This is sort of like a boosted formulation of that because it's got the same ingredients that the Tower 28 mist has, but it's also got quite a few ingredients that one doesn't have, like green carrot stem cells, moringa extract. So it targets stressed skin, activates your skin natural defense, and to gently clear, calm, and balance anytime. So I've been using this. It's little. I do wish this came in like a bigger size, so hopefully that's something that they do in the future. But I've just been spraying this. It's got like a really fine mist on it, so I spray that. You guys know I like to do that with this kind of product before I do any of my other skincare, and I have been waiting to do my routine with you guys. So I spray that on. This is also meant to be like sort of an on-the-go product, especially right now because everyone's wearing masks all the time. Before you go out, it's meant to sort of be stuck in your purse or like whatever you carry with you. Before you have to put a mask on, you spray this on your face and then you put the mask on and wear it. It's supposed to help with irritation and skin stress and things like that, and preventing more acne, or just preventing acne in general, or just repairing. That's what I like it for, is for repairing. You're gonna need to use some other things to like totally prevent and clear acne and stuff like that, but that is it's a good thing to have and use all the time. I do highly recommend products like that. Keeping that in your routine. Okay, so then the next thing that I do is I use the Fitglow Clear and Bright Mandelic Drops. So if you didn't know this about this kind of dropper, so when you turn it, you notice that it pops up like this. If you're familiar with their oils, they do also have the Cloud Collagen Oil and the Vita Youth Oil in the same packaging. When you turn this up, it's supposed to pick up product in the dropper that's meant to be the exact right amount that you use. So as you can see, there is some product in the dropper, and then you just drop that very ungracefully into your hands. You can play around with how much you need, starting with how much is in the dropper. I tend to add like one more drop, and then I spread this all over my skin. So what you're gonna notice right away with this is how incredibly smooth your skin feels. in my experience in using this, I started off using it just at night because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be too irritating or it wasn't going to be too strong. And then after I used it at night for a couple of days, I started using it both morning and night. And I find that that is not an issue for me. It's not too much. It doesn't cause any irritation. It just sort of like really makes it works a lot quicker if you're using it, twice a day. So that's that. As that sits on for a little bit, I'll tell you a little bit about what I've seen. So when I wake up in the morning, I definitely have seen my skin be a lot brighter. I mean, you can see my skin's pretty even right now, save for a couple of, like some stuff I always have. Like I always have this sort of like melasma patch, though my melasma has gone down quite a lot recently. But I had a bunch of like breakouts happening in this area that have healed really quickly. My skin is just smooth in general. It feels so smooth and so bright. I'm not getting any new acne breakouts. It's helping heal the acne breakouts that are already here. I mean, you guys can just look at my skin and you can, you can see for yourself. It does. It just looks so bright and it looks so fresh. And every morning that I wake up, it's even and it's brighter than it was the night before. And just like the more that I'm using it, the more results that I'm seeing. And I'm really loving it and I'm really impressed. And this literally is like kind of the product that I've been looking for like ever. Like the perfect acne brightening hyperpigmentation product is, I mean, that's what I'm going to call it because I really love it. And you guys know in my experience with Fitglow, I've seen results with their skincare pretty quickly. The Vita Active Serum works really, really fast for me. I think I might like this actually more than the Vita Active Serum, though I do really love the Vita Active Serum. This isn't vitamin C, but it sort of acts in the same way where it's brightening your skin. It's helping with acne. It's helping with pigmentation. And I'm really loving it. So then I go in and I mist with one of the essences. I'm actually out of the day essence at the moment, and I might be on my last sprays of the night essence. I'm just going to use it right now, even though it's a night. They use it. They say it's for nighttime, but I can use it during the day. Oh, we're like totally out. That's it, it's done. Luckily I have the other one from Beauty Heroes that just came in, so I'm good on the night essence, but I do need to get more of the day essence. So for morning and night, I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the spray, I'm doing the Mandelic acid, and then I'm just sort of switching up which moisturizer that I'm using. During the day, I'm using the Vita Rich Cream, which is also supposed to be good for naturally awakening the skin youth functions while nourishing, brightening, and reducing the look of lines. So it's got a cherry brightening complex and over 150 phytonutrients naturally transform the look and feel of your skin. I'm really loving this. This also came in the Beauty Heroes box, which is actually sold out now. And then at night, I'm just using the Cloud Ceramide Balm, which just delivers a lot more moisture. It's got organic rice microceramides that absorb deeply into the skin to replenish and restore the moisture barrier. It strengthens the skin's natural bond, leaves it rejuvenated, plump, smooth. Ceramides, cloudberry, chia create a perfect lipid ratio to maximize moisture. Plus it's great for redness and acne prone skin as well because it's from the Calming line, and I really love this. So at night I use this. I'm not going to use that right now. During the day I use this. So I just take a pump of that. And then I've been using that as my day moisturizer. So that literally is like, for me, right now, my perfect day and night routine. I don't need much, especially with these products, because I find them to be extremely potent and extremely fast acting. This is all I need to hydrate and target certain whatever, the stuff that's going on my skin, like the acne and the brightening and the hyperpigmentation. And this also helps with that too. This hydrates because it's got hyaluronic acid in it. It moisturizes because it's a moisturizer. And then it's also got, like brightening complex, and it helps with, all of this, a lot of the same stuff. This one doesn't necessarily help with like brightening necessarily, but it's very rich, and it's great for calming the skin as well, which I do need. But look, I mean, you guys, I just love the Fitglow skincare so much, and this has been just a really amazing product that they've added to the line. It's $69, which to me, for how fast it works and how potent it is, seems like a deal, especially in comparison to their like Vita Active serum, which I find that this probably works better for me than that. Or it's more targeted to what I'm looking for at the moment. And then you guys can also use my discount all the time and it'll save you an extra 15%, which I think brings this down to like $58. So I think it saves you around $10 or $11. So getting this for like 58 bucks, I mean, kind of a steal. So yeah, if you're somebody with skin type like mine who's got acne, hyperpigmentation, brightening is a big concern of yours, redness, I would highly recommend checking this out because I think you'll find that your skin is going to respond really well to it like mine has. Obviously, everybody's skin is different, so I cannot sit here and claim that everybody's gonna have the success that I've had, but I love Fitglow, Fitglow skincare. You guys know that because I've been talking about them a lot the last year, and they do happen to work really well for my skin, and my skin just responds really well to pretty much everything that I've tried from Fitglow. I do really want to try the Age Clear line next. I've reviewed the Calm line. I've tried most of the Vita Active products. I think the only Vita Active thing I haven't tried is their cleanser. But I do really want to try the Age Clear line. And you can mix this into the Age Clear line if you really want to get like the whole acne experience. They have the detox cleansing, the cleanser, the detox cleanser. Then you would use the peel pads because they've got the Age Clear pads. Then you would use this, and then you would use the Age Clear moisturizer. So that's how you would use, if you wanted to use all of the Age Clear products, you could use them all. And then again, like that's sort of what I'm already doing. I'm using a cleanser, a serum, and then a moisturizer. The peel pads, the Age Clear pads, I would probably just do them at night, but you can mix them together, especially again, because all of the Fitglow skincare has been formulated for skin sensitivities. And as somebody with acne as well as pretty redness prone skin, I've been really happy with the performance of the Fitglow product. So if you want to check this out, click the link in my bio. I will also be talking about this over on Instagram, but it's pretty much going to be exactly what I've said here. So if you feel like watching that twice, head on over to Instagram because I'll have a post and some stories over there. But yeah, I hope that you guys are excited about this, especially those who've got skin type that's similar to mine and you've been sort of looking for a product like this. I'm very, very excited about it. I'm especially excited to see like long-term results when I've already seen such an incredible, you know, short-term result. My skin is just like incredibly smooth. It's really bright and even, and my acne is just like sort of non-existent. I have a couple of like little chin acne here, but really that's like all that I've got going on my skin right now. So my skin's just looking really good. So yes, click the link in the description if you want to check it out, because again, for the next couple of days, that's the only place that you're going to be able to find it. If you type it in on the website, you won't be able to find it since this is sort of just like a special pre-launch thing that I'm doing with Fitglow. And yes, check out any of the other things that I talked about today, the on-the-go mist or the Vita Active, the Vita Rich Cream, the essences. I love those. So let me know what you guys think if you're planning on trying this out, what your thoughts on the Fitglow skincare is in general, if you love it as much as I do. And thank you guys for being here. I will see you in my next one. Bye.